Hello, my friends at Equus. This is Daryl Andrews, Coach D, the workforce development innovator and motivator. It's great to see many of you at the Pennsylvania Workforce Development Association's conference, and great to see that many of you are very excited about the upcoming work that we'll be doing with your organization. But just wanted to shed a little bit more light on what we are and who we are and what we do, and how we're very excited about partnering with you based upon our 20 plus years of workforce development experience building successful systems and teams. Again, I'm Daryl Andrews, Coach D, but I'm not alone. I have a team of consultants and trainers and administrative people that assist me in the work that I do. And we're very passionate about workforce development innovation. What we believe is that post pandemic, the world shifted it a little bit. And so the way we interact with clients, the way we interact with each other is much different than when it was 5 years ago. So in order for us to succeed in workforce development, we need to understand that as well. And so what we know from our 20 plus years of work doing this work with customers all over the United States is that there's three specific things we need to think about when it comes to success overall with our clients. And I just want you to hear me out with this because it's going to seem a little different than anything you may have heard before. We understood that the culture of our organization was one of the key components to our success. And what I mean by that is simply this: the way we operate, the way we do things, the way we view things plays a big role in how we do things. And so there's three key stakeholders that we need to think about when we talk about building success within our organizations. Number one, we need to think about our external customers. That's the primary goal of our work. How are we interacting with our clients? How are we engaging them? Are we using motivational interviewing techniques in conjunction with case management? How are we documenting the way we interact with them? How are we following up with them? Are we listening as much as communicating? Because one thing we'll be talking a lot about what's called ORs, open-ended questions, affirmations, reflective listening, and summarizing, which is the best way today to engage clients. And so that's obviously our primary goal. That's what we're going to spend a copious amount of time working with, because our job in workforce development is to help the job seeker find meaningful employment that lives in a mode in which they feel as though they can develop a sustained life over time because of our help. And so those are our external customers, our clients, the ones that we work with on a consistent basis. The second group is our internal customers. That's us. That's the job developers. That's the youth workers. That's the case managers, the executive directors, all of us working together collectively as a team. I like to call it a dream team to achieve the goals that we have. We all work for the same organization with the same name. And so we want to operate in such a mode that we go out here collectively and say, man, we're going to do our best every single day to be able to create an environment that people are going to look at and say, man, it's great to work here. When I ran my programs in Delaware and Pennsylvania, we were in southeastern Pennsylvania as well, but we're in Delaware County. I want people, when they saw us and interacted with us, to say, man, that's a powerful team of people right there. And we were able to create that because we worked together. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit during our time as well, working together and encouraging each other, and motivating each other, and inspiring the best out of each other, because that then spills over to how we interact with the clients. Sharing best practices, what we call localized best practices. Somebody at one center may be doing something better than somebody at another center, and you're supporting each other and with that information to assist with the overall Equus success throughout the central Pennsylvania. And then lastly, our community stakeholders. We can't do it without our community stakeholders. And we really need to get to know those folks, the people in the community that can help us serve our clients, that have resources that we may not have, that can help us to be able to better do our jobs on a variety of different fronts. It could be mental health, it could be a little child care, it could be churches, communities, it could be a variety of different things. But are we out there meeting with those key stakeholders? And this is what we always like to say, seeing what their needs are first and connecting our needs to their needs. A lot of times when in this industry, because I've been in literally hundreds, if not thousands of locations, we go out with our agenda. And that's good because we want people to know we have this tremendous tool, these great resources within our organization. But we want to see, what do they need? And then once we find out what their needs are, then we connect our needs to their needs. And then our community stakeholders become advocates for us. And so I'm looking forward to working with you. It's just been a while. I want to kind of touch base and share some information with you. So, it's not more than just a guy that speaks at the Pennsylvania Workforce Development Association conferences. No, we consult, we train, and we're going to work closely with you, closely as a partner. Not a sage on the stage, not someone that knows more than everybody else, but as a partner to help you be the absolute best that you can possibly be. So I look forward to working with you, but I want to kind of drop a quick video in here until we get to the point where we're ready to go full tilt to let you know we are gung-ho. I'm at info@coachdspeaks.com, info@coachdspeaks.com. If you need any assistance from myself or anyone on my team, we're here to serve. Take care. Bye-bye.